Hello, 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 and welcome back. So, I want to do this video on my African jewelry box that I have basically put together over the years, right? I've kind of built this jewelry box over the years. It's really not a box, it's really a bag. Maybe I should get a box though. Maybe I should. Maybe I should put together a box or get one handmade. I do have a few African friends who do carpentry and just can build anything pretty much from scratch. So maybe I should get one of my friends to build me a jewelry box, a very unique jewelry box, and I can paint it. Oh, that's a good idea. But for now, my jewelry that I've collected over the years, my African jewelry, I basically put it in a bag. It's a regular plastic bag. It says a box. Yes, a box. Yes, a box. So I'm gonna show you guys the jewelry that I've collected. I mean, like, it has to been, I would say, since I was in LA. So I would say for over the past 4 years. What's up, Roger? What's up, Muhaba? Where are you guys watching from? I really like this one. And I did get this recently. Actually, this year. I got it, I think, over the summer on 125th Street in Harlem. This is one of my bracelets. It's a wooden bracelet. Some of these jewelry pieces I can remember actually where I got it from, and some I can't. I'm going to pull my hair up because I'm going to try on some of this jewelry. Most of it is necklaces and bracelets. No earrings though, by the way. No earrings. You're in Newark. Okay. I was going through the African market. My hair is getting so thick, yo. But I was passing through the African market at Malcolm Shabazz on 116th Street in Harlem. And I got some things from over there. I got a wallet actually recently. And one of the vendors was like, "Here's some earrings. You wear earrings?" I was like, "I really don't, but I do have holes, and I have like 5 holes in each ear. I just don't wear them." It's a good spot, right? You've been there? So I really like this. These are my favorite. Like, I have my most favorite pieces I'm going to show you guys first, or the ones that I wear more frequently, I would say. I like this one. I'm trying to remember what country is this from? It's giving me Kenyan vibes. But I know I got this from Harlem, 125th Street. I really love this bangle. Sometimes I wear these two together. I got this one, I think from Brooklyn. I believe Fulton Street in Brooklyn. I think I got this. I got this last year. I had this one for a while. This bracelet. Where did I get this one from? I think I got this one from LA. From this African market I used to shop at in Inglewood, California, which wasn't too far from where I lived. I actually lived in South Central LA my last 2 years when I was there. My first 2 years I lived in Hollywood, California. The infamous Hollywood, California. Just gonna place these down here. Yeah, I have so much. This one, oh wow, I've had this one for several years. I actually left this piece in storage when I moved to LA back in 2016 to work on my doctoral studies. And so I got my things out of storage when I moved back from LA this year. And I was going through it. I was just like, wow, I remember this. But where did I get it from? I'm thinking I got it from one of these jewelry spots in Manhattan. I'm thinking that maybe wasn't African owned. I can't remember because I buy so much jewelry. But I love this one too. Let me know which one you guys like the best. Some of it may look like Indian jewelry. Because I think there's a lot of crossover between Indian jewelry and African. Even my wallet I just purchased the other day, my friend said that it looks Indian to him. I was like, no, this is African. She told me it was African. It was from Senegal. Actually, I might show you guys my wallet at the end that I got. I just bought this piece recently too. I love it. I like this one. So it has a string that you can tie. I think I like African jewelry so much because it's just very unique and it just speaks to me. And I like choker necklaces that are like fitted around the neck. But you know what? New York City is a city that, from what, as last I remember, right? I don't know if they changed the law, but women can walk around topless, right? No bra, no shirt, no top. This would be really pretty to walk around topless in. I've seen it worn like that, but it was actually a bigger piece. It was a rounder piece, so it kind of covered the more area of the chest. But can you imagine walking in the festival like, yeah. I love it though. I would do it, but I don't know. People are so critical in my profession that I work in. I'm like, oh, that's not that's not professional. What if your client sees it? It's just like, yeah, we're just human beings. Sometimes it irks me, like living in America sometimes, because they're just so not natural. And they demonize natural things, like just appreciating your natural nude beauty. I got these from 125th Street in Harlem. These are copper. Oh, and guess what, you guys? I know the difference between the color of copper and bronze. I was a bit confused, I think, when I made my video several days ago. Because I showed you guys, where's the bracelet? I showed you guys this bracelet that has 3 different kinds of metals. So it has silver, it has copper, and it has bronze. And I was just like, which one is copper? Which one is bronze? So the copper is the brownish and the bronze is the yellow, which is closest to the color of gold. But my friend bought me this as a friendship bracelet. He's from Senegal. I really like this one too. And it kind of, you can like reshape it, but for me it's already shaped. I have a really small wrist. I'm a really like slim person, as you guys probably saw in some of my pictures. Like I have a good height and kind of slim frame. So it just slides right on. But I don't really wear these too much. But what I hear is that they are good for like blood circulation, a lot of different things. Like, I don't know if people just making up stuff, because they be throwing out all kinds of conditions, like medical conditions that these things help with, like high blood pressure. I think I even heard like diabetes. I'm like, what? How does this regulate sugar? I don't know. But it's all connected, I guess. I don't wear these that much though, because I feel like they have gotten like disfigured. Like once you shape them a few times, like I just feel like it's just, you kind of reach the max. But I do like this one. I haven't worn it that much though. I've worn it like a couple days. I actually just got this one. Alright, let's see. I have a lot here. Let's go through this. A lot of these I accumulated when I was in LA. I love this one. I think I got this one this year from the Pan-African Film Festival that takes place annually in Los Angeles. And trying to remember where he said it was from. It'll come to me. I talked about this because I haven't wore it in a while though, but I really do like this one. He told me where it was from. Why am my mind drawing a blank? Did he say Senegal? I don't think it was Senegal. Where did he say this was from? Where is it from, you guys? Take a guess. Where do you think it's from? Wait, what is this? What is these? Okay. I think these are earrings that came, that I haven't worn. I think I did a video just like testing out my earrings because I haven't worn earrings since God knows when. I do not wear earrings typically, but I do have my ears pierced. I just don't like, somebody asked me, why you don't wear earrings? It just seems heavy. It just seems like it doesn't supposed to be there. But I think these are cute though. These are the shape of Africa. I did a video where I put these in my ear though. I think I took a couple pictures. Maybe if I go out somewhere, I probably won't because I think it'll annoy me. That's what it will. It will annoy the shit out of me. I got these actually from the Pan-African Film Festival, I think. Did I? Or for the Pan-African Film Festival, not at the Pan-African Film Festival, those earrings. And I got this at the Pan-African Film Festival. I always ask the vendors like where the jewelry comes from. But sometimes I can't remember. Can't recall. That's another thing too. About this whole like division of Africa, right? And I get it because you talk to some Africans who were born in Africa, they're like, oh, it makes a difference, you know, what region you're from, what country, and what tribe you're from, right? But in my opinion, it's just like, can we unite just on the basis of being African? You have to place emphasis on, oh, I'm from this tribe, I'm from that tribe. What's up, BD? And the whole thing about the African DNA, the African ancestry DNA test, that's supposed to like link African Americans who are descendants of enslaved Africans back to a specific country in Africa and a tribe. It's just like, is that necessary? That actually came up, right, in a video I was watching of this spiritual leader. He was talking about it, and it really struck me. Like, those words resonated with me that he said. He was like, it doesn't matter. Because someone asked him a question, like, what does he think about the whole African ancestry DNA test that probably by now millions of African Americans have taken? And he's like, I don't even think it matters, you know? We're all African. Doesn't, like, why do you have to pinpoint where, or what region, or what part of, like, it's going to make a difference, right? So you know that you're from whatever tribe. What difference does that make? How is that going to change anything compared to what you knew before? You said, like, you knew that you were African. You have to, like, take a test to prove that you're African. Maybe connect you to a certain group of people, but I think it still kind of reinforces this whole idea of separatism and tribalism, which that's what we're trying to work against, right? We're not trying to divide the people on the continent of Africa and across the diaspora. We're trying to unite. So in trying to unite, that's a goal. It's just really emphasizing the African, right? Not the, oh, I'm Yoruba, you know, or I'm from this tribe. And there's so many different tribes, and I appreciate the different cultures, right? The different traditions and the cultures across these different tribes, because they vary. Some are the same, but when you think about it historically, it's like Africans were divided by European countries in the Berlin Conference. So are you trying to promote the idea of separatism by, you know, it's just like African Americans who live in the U.S. kind of glorifying. Oh, I'm from California. I'm a Los Angelino, so I'm a New Yorker. I'm this, and they like you take pride in the city you're from, right? Or you take pride in the state you're from, but just take pride in just your DNA of being an African person. So, maybe it's good that I forget which country or what region of Africa, what tribe, the piece of jewelry are from. I think, yeah, it's a specifier. It kind of gives you more specific information, you know. Because, of course, we know that you can tell, like, there are, like, phenotypically differences between Africans. Some are taller, some are darker, even on the continent. They eat slightly different foods, speak different languages, obviously. So those are things that they have come to appreciate and value, I think, and being part of different tribes over there. Just like here in America, how we value different things. Being a Southern belle, for example. I was born and raised in the South, and it's just something to appreciate about the Southern hospitality culture, right? Versus up north, I think, and also it can be stereotypes too, because not everybody from the north, northern part of the U.S., is all cold and kind of short-tempered, or, how they kind of get those labels of being angry and aggressive. Not everybody up here is like that. There are some nice New Yorkers. I like this one. I got this one from, what is the name? I know exactly where it is. I just can't recall the name of this African shop. But it's a woman that, she's from Africa, but she's lived in Los Angeles for many years, has her own boutique shop. I think her and her husband own it. And her husband is a tailor, so they actually make, handmade clothing. They make it also for the fashion show, because LA has a lot of different fashion shows, and so they, I think, have participated in some of the fashion shows out there too. I like this one though. I don't wear it. I've worn it. I've got my use out of it when I was in LA. So, the jewelry that I'm showing you guys now, mostly from Los Angeles. This piece also got from the same shop in Inglewood. I used to wear it a lot. This is Africa. It's engraved. I don't know if you guys can see the engraved part. I like a beaded necklace. It's wooden. This is also one of my favorite. I got this recently, this year actually, after I moved back. Got this from Harlem on 25th Street. From a guy who I asked, what does it symbolize? Right? I asked, like, what does it symbolize? It's just like Chicago Bulls. I was like, stop playing, yo. I'm like, stop playing, yo. Let me take this off. Stop playing. Talking about Chicago Bulls. I wore this a lot during the summer though. For me, it symbolizes. Actually, no, I got this right before I started my well, I put it on backwards, but I got this right before I started. Oh, there we go. I got this right before I started my pre-doc internship that I'm in now. I gave it a meaning. It represents strength, since he couldn't tell me. I love necklaces, as you guys can see, and I love my bracelets. I like this piece too. I got this from LA. Or did I? Yeah, I definitely got this from LA. I don't wear this that much though. I realize that. This kind of reminds me of big black pearls, and I'm not really a fan of pearls. But these are wooden balls. This piece I've had for a long time. It's like a smaller version of the one I showed you earlier. That's that wide. I used to wear this living in New York City. The first time when I first moved here. So I've had this for many years. This one and this one. Some of this jewelry I have not seen in a long time. I'm gonna have to pull these out. Okay. Warrior. I like. Wait, when did I get this? Libra. Oh, I remember. I got this from this clothing store on Hollywood Boulevard in LA. I just like it was cute. It could go for African, I guess. Even though the zodiac signs, the Western zodiac signs are different from the African zodiac signs. What I understand. The dates are different. But we know where it all began. It all began in Africa. I love you till your head turns gray. Still want you in a little way. Okay. This goes with this. As you guys can see, got separated. Trying to figure out. Oh, you know what? I think I can just slide it on. Yeah, because it opens right here, and I can just like open it up and slide it back on there. Slide it back on the string part. Let's see. But you guys see the colors in this? Red, black, and green, representing the Pan-African flag, created by Marcus Garvey. Let's see if I can slide it on there without breaking it. I got this from that African shop in Inglewood, owned by that female African lady. I gotta look up the name. I don't see her posting too much, so I forget her name. Determination. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get it on here. Yeah, that snowstorm yesterday was so invigorating. Being out there. I just like being out in nature, period. Did it! I like it. I'm not impressed, more or less. This is another one. Goes around the neck. Girls on TVs and magazines. Hey, honestly, I believe that your beauty is way more than skin deep. So this fits a little bit tighter around the neck. Oh, that's a lot. And they smell like incense. They smell good because I do burn a lot of incense. I think I got this from an Indian store. Let's see, what have we here? Oh, I have another one. Okay, let me take off some of these. Remember those walls of feel? People's cars are still covered in snow. It's just so beautiful. It's white outside. White fluffy snow. Might have to bring some of these necklaces back. Oh, I've been sleeping on my jewelry, yo. I like this one too. Just tie it. It ties in the back. The string. you when you get on my last nerve. I love you. What that's for. I remember I had to get this one, you guys. I went to a beauty supply store in LA. Chinese owned, obviously, most are, right? And I just saw the Black Lives Matter, and guess how much it was? This was only $1. Isn't red, yellow, and green the colors of Jamaica? The red, black, and green are representing the Pan-African flag. But I think I may have worn this a couple times. It has been featured in a few of my videos. A few of my Pan-African passion-filled videos. I used to make a lot of those back in the day. I gotta revisit that. I feel like I took a break because sometimes focusing on, like, you know, police brutality, racial oppression, just things that basically are responses to this racially oppressive society and culture that we have been succumbed to in America. You know, it can be draining, right? It can be draining. Just the whole fight. Just like, why can't we just be? Why can't we exist? Why is our identity tied to a struggle, right? Why does it have to be tied to fighting to survive? Why can't we just be, right? Just be. But of course, I'm a proud advocate of Black Lives Matter. As you say it so many times, you say it so much, people start to believe it. Because there's some people who just don't believe that our lives matter. Oh, whoa, what happened to this? Oh, nothing happened to it. So this is how it goes. There's a hoop here. And just got to slide it through the hoop. Purple wooden beads. Oh, I think I got this one from the Pan-African Film Festival. Maybe not this year, maybe the year before. Because I think I've gone to the Pan-African Film Festival every year. Except for the first year. I moved to LA January, I think 27th, 2016. And they usually host the Pan-African Film Festival, I think, in February, Black History Month. So I think I found out about the Pan-African Film Festival when I first moved to Los Angeles. Maybe a little bit too late the first year when I got there. But then when I got wind of it, oh yeah, better believe. Oh, I've been looking for more of these scrunchies. I found one. Alright, let's see. I still want you if you can't let away. Oh, it's good to go through things, right? Because I found another one. And a ring. I think I got this ring also from the Pan-African Film Festival. That I probably only wore like once. It's too big. I could fit on my middle finger. Reminds me of a ladybug. Because of colors. Red and black. But I'm pretty sure it has a deeper meaning to it. Here's the infamous Black Power Fist. Wooden. It's pretty long. I got this one, I think, at the same time that I got the African map, the red, black, and green that I showed you guys. Okay, so these bracelets I got from a good friend who's from Côte d'Ivoire, or Ivory Coast. I hope I didn't fuck up the name. It's French. Obviously, I don't speak French. But they're friendship bracelets. Guys have a thing for giving me friendship bracelets, but then we don't remain friends. So how does that work? I guess we remain friends, like, I don't know, in the spirit realm, possibly, but maybe not in the physical realm. But I wouldn't say that, though. I think we just lost touch. That's what it is. He lives in the Bronx, though. That's the same one, for you guys who really follow me on Facebook. That's the same one who took me on a very lavish date. Like, first date was like, he spent decent money in the thousands, because he flew me out kind of like at the last minute from LA to New York, paid for a round trip flight. This is also a necklace that he gave me, because he deals in African fashion. So this necklace is indigenous to Côte d'Ivoire, or Ivory Coast, and I do love it. I haven't worn those friendship bracelets in a while, though. I was really impressed when he gave me this. He took me by his office in the financial district. And he gave me this, and he gave me some dresses, which are in LA, which I got to go back and get. I got some things in LA. I got to go back and get my stuff. I have a lot of stuff I got to go back and get from LA, but I really love it. I made a video on it too, about my best Christmas gift. I think I titled the video. You guys go check that out. But yes, I was showing off my dress. I was modeling the dresses that he got me and the shirts from the Ivory Coast. It's just so lovely. Just so wonderful. Maybe I'll pull this one out. I gotta pull it back out of the jewelry box one day. Alright, we're coming down to the last few pieces. Oh, I do have this, what is this? A bracelet that I got from that store that sells imported Thailand clothes. Imported clothes from, I think Thailand. I got this from there and it broke, you guys. I was like, no. But it says Hawaii. You guys know that Hawaii, I think it's closer to California. It's like on that side of the U.S. And then, let's see. So this is a bag. I have all this jewelry in this bag. It's a shame. Oh, I think I got this from the same store too, on Hollywood Boulevard. Represents the tree of life. I haven't worn this in a long time either. What is this? What is this? Something from Hot Topic. Oh, tongue ring that I have not worn in like forever. I have a couple of tongue rings here. I wear them sometimes when I feel like it, but I don't wear them as often as I used to. Oh, and here's some earrings that match the purple wooden beads that the necklace. I'm still wearing it. Okay, so these match this. I haven't worn these clearly, as you guys can see. Oh, I remember where I got this from now. You know what? I said I got this from the Pan-African Film Festival. I got this from, it was, what was it? I think it was a movie premiere. Was it in the Night School, Kevin Hart's Night School movie premiere with Tiffany Haddish? Or was it a different? I've been to so many movie premieres, red carpet events out in LA. But there was this woman who had her own like paparazzi store, and she was selling these when we were out there. So I like to show support to up and coming, you know, independent business owners. Oh, how can I forget my Ghanaian African drum? Dun, 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 dun. That's what I got this just recently from the Malcolm Shabazz African Market on 116th Street in Harlem. and I absolutely love it. And I'm not going to lose this one. Like I told you guys, I lost the second one I got from LA. I got this one here just like a week ago. So I love it, and that completes my African jewelry box, at least the jewelry that I have with me. Here in New York, I do have a bunch of stuff still in LA that I gotta go pick up. So when I get it, I will be probably coming back with a part 2. But feel free to comment. Let me know what you guys think about this. And let me know if you guys can pinpoint where some of this jewelry comes from that I asked you guys about. Not that I guess it's significantly important, but if you know, help a sister out here, okay? I had fun doing this because it brought back some memories, you know? Especially things that we don't wear often. It's just wonderful. But I'll catch you guys later. Thank you guys for tuning in. Bye-bye.